Hello again, my fellow pilots and aircraft maintenance personnel. Your host is always Haitham Ali, and I'm an aviation technical instructor. Welcome to my aviation nuggets for today. Today we will speak about the FADEC, Full Authority Digital Engine Controller. In these short minutes, I will describe what's meant by FADEC in engine control system. And at the beginning, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Aviation Nuggets by Haitham Ali. It is a performance support tool that increase your awareness regarding aircraft systems for my fellow pilots and fellow aircraft maintenance personnel. Okay, so what is meant by FADEC, everybody? Full Authority Digital Electronic Control or Engine Control. The FADEC is a new engine control system or a digital engine control system. Nowadays, engines are FADEC, not they are electrically controlled, like we speak about flight control system, fly-by-wire. So in this case, also engine control is by wire. Engine control also is by wire. Okay, so most of the nowadays engine are FADEC philosophy in control, having FADEC as a philosophy of control. What is meant by FADEC? FADEC is a digital or electronic engine control system philosophy. Okay, if I speak with any pilot or any aircraft maintenance personnel and we speak about the FADEC system, probably I will hear that the FADEC is the EEC or Electronic Control Unit. In these short minutes, I need to tell you that FADEC is not only the EEC or the Electronic Control Unit. FADEC is the EEC plus systems, engine systems and engine sensors that we are calling them peripherals. FADEC equal EEC, yes, the computer plus engine systems and engine sensors. Okay, everybody. So as you can see here, FADEC is a full authority digital electronic control system philosophy for the engine. A digital electronic fuel control for gas turbine engine. A digital electronic fuel control for a gas turbine engine. For example, underneath the throttle lever, there is a throttle control unit. There will be a throttle control unit that will change the position of the throttle control lever into a digital signal, like throttle lever angle will change into throttle resolver angle. And the input from the throttle lever going to the engine through wire. Through the throttle control unit, it is digitized now or digitalized, and now the signal will go to the engine computer through wires. Okay, so the main function of the FADEC is to control fuel flow. A digital electronic fuel control for a gas turbine engine that is functioning during all engine operation. Yes, the FADEC control engine operation during all phases, during starting and during transient operation, not only during starting only or not only during engine transient operation. So the FADEC has a role during all engine operation. Okay, so hence full authority, because it has full authority during all engine operation, during starting and all transient operation. So it is a full authority. Okay, FADEC protect against overspeed and over temperature. FADEC protect the engine against overspeed and over temperature. Okay, so during engine start, the FADEC may abort the starting sequence or may restart the starting sequence, because the FADEC, like if we start the engine automatically, the FADEC will monitor the EGT, exhaust gas temperature, and monitor N1 and N2 speed, RPM of the engine, and protect the engine against overspeed and over temperature. and maybe the FADEC will abort the starting sequence if a high EGT happen or a high RPM. We care always about the EGT because the exhaust gas temperature is directly influence the turbine. The turbine is the major component of the engine. So the turbine is made of a specific material, and each material has a limit value. After that, it may be having a problem, or a problem happen to the turbine and the engine will stop due to the high EGT. Okay, so again, if we can define the FADEC, yes, full authority, digital electronic control. Some other manufacturer call it full authority. Digital engine control, yes, it is electronic for engine control. Okay, like engine control by wire. A digital electronic fuel control for a gas turbine engine that is functioning during all engine operation, hence full authority. What composes the FADEC? As I tell you before, the FADEC is the electronic engine controller plus engine systems and engine sensors. Okay, so it includes the EEC or electronic engine control and the function with the flight management computer. The EEC will function with the flight management computer, okay, because the engine controller or EEC need always data from the flight management computer to allow the engine to fly the aircraft in its computerized profile. Okay. Main function of the FADEC is to control fuel flow. So FADEC schedule the fuel to the nozzle in such a way that prevent overshooting power change and over temperature condition. This is what I just tell you, that the FADEC protect against overspeed and over temperature. What is that meant? Like overshoot. I need to protect the engine from overshooting. What is meant by overshooting? Overshooting may be overspeed, okay, or over temperature, high EGT or excess EGT or excess RPM. So again, the FADEC schedules the fuel to the nozzles in such a way that prevent overshooting power change. Okay, like N1 or N2 if it is a dual spool engine, overshoot or over temperature and over temperature conditions. So the FADEC protects the engine against overspeed and over temperature. Overspeed may increase engine vibration and may allow the engine to be unstable. Okay, the stabilization of the engine will be highly affected, and may be an uncontaminated engine failure will happen due to this overshooting in engine power, high RPM, or the turbine may be affected by an over temperature condition. The turbine may be affected by an over temperature condition, high EGT. Okay, also the FADEC furnishes information to the EICAS engine indication and crew alerting system. EICAS or ECAM, electronic centralized aircraft monitoring. Okay, so FADEC always furnish information and give it to the engine indication in the cockpit, engine indication and the crew alerting system like EICAS or ECAM. Okay, so again I need to tell you, FADEC or the EEC of the FADEC, which is the heart of the FADEC, must be connected to other aircraft system. There is maybe essential communication with the FADEC. EEC must be essentially communicated with some essential system like throttle lever angle. From the throttle lever to the EEC there is a direct communication. From the ADRU, air data computer, to the FADEC there is a direct communication, and there is also non-essential communication or other aircraft systems that must be connected to the FADEC or the EEC. This may be done by another computer which may be called an interface concentrator. Okay. FADEC or EEC always send primary engine data to the EICAS or ECAM. FADEC always sent the primary engine indication to the EICAS or ECAM directly. What is the primary indication? Like engine pressure ratio, like N1, N2, EGT, fuel flow. This is a primary engine indication that must be sent directly by the FADEC. Engine do have secondary parameter like oil, quantity, pressure or temperature or vibration indications. This may be not sent directly by the FADEC, but will be sent through another computer or the interface concentrator, like what it called engine interface unit or EIU, engine interface unit. Okay, everybody. I hope by these short minutes you got a good knowledge now, or refresh your knowledge what is meant by FADEC. And as a summary, we will repeat what is meant by FADEC. FADEC is a full authority digital electronic control. It is a digital electronic fuel control for a gas turbine engine that is functioning during all engine operation, during starting and during transient operation. So hence it is a full authority. It includes the heart of the FADEC, which is the EEC. Heart of the FADEC is the electronic engine controller. Okay, and function with the flight management computer. FADEC must be connected to the flight management computer to fly the aircraft into the computerized flight profile from the flight management and guidance computer. Okay, FADEC must be connected to auto throttle system. Okay, auto throttle system. FADEC schedules the fuel to the nozzle in such a way that prevent overshooting power change and over temperature. So that FADEC protect against overspeed and over temperature, protect against high RPM N1 and N2, and protect against excess EGT. And finally, FADEC furnishes information to the EICAS, which is the engine indication and the crew alerting system. Thank you, my fellow pilots and my fellow aircraft maintenance personnel. Your host was Haytham Ali, your aviation technical instructor. From Cairo, Egypt. Please don't forget to subscribe to my Aviation Nuggets on YouTube, and please stay tuned for an upcoming sessions like this. My Nuggets is a performance support tool. I aim to enhance your awareness regarding essential aircraft systems. This is for my fellow pilots and my fellow aircraft maintenance personnel. Thank you, and I will meet you again so soon. Bye-bye.